guys, welcome back to my channel. So if you don't follow my Instagram, I think I posted it on Instagram, I said that I'm going to be uploading every week. I'm going to have a vlog on Monday night at 7 o'clock and then an extra kind of video on Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Now this obviously hasn't been uploaded on either of those days, so this is just a little extra something because I'm doing what everyone else has seemed to do, and that is a BuzzFeed quiz. I know. But I was just, you know, I think I got linked to something and it sent me to BuzzFeed or something like that. I can't remember how I came to find this. And I'm going to do this 25 question aptitude quiz. Will reveal what job you should really have. And as you guys know, I quit my main job. It's been nearly a month, I think, since I've stopped working there, and I have another very small part-time job which is only 7 hours a week, so really I need to be finding a more full-time job, I suppose, and I thought maybe this quiz could help me. So let's start with the quiz. One little side note, whenever I seem to film a video, some arsehole decides to get his chainsaw out somewhere in my vicinity, in my neighbourhood somewhere. So if you hear that, no one's getting murdered, he's just got his chainsaw out. Okay. Answer each question by tapping on the scale. Rate your interests in these topics, art and music. I would say I am very interested. Just one below very interested, because I don't live, breathe and die for art and music. I mean, I love music, I listen to it every day, but yeah. Business, I would say I'm more very interested than neutral. Education and law. Oh, and I realise that most people do silly BuzzFeed quizzes, but this one might actually help my life. So this isn't going to be a funny video. This is just me finding my path. Education and law. See, when it says interests, I'm interested in it for other people, but I don't want to go into educational law, so I'm not really sure how to answer that, so I'm going to go neutral. But obviously I care about those things when it comes to politics and stuff, I don't know. Science and technology. Very interested, well, I'm quite interested in technology, not so much science, but let's go there. Hospitality. If that counts as retail, then not interested at all. Rate how much you agree or disagree with the following statements. I'm all about numbers, data and precision. No, I strongly disagree. Things like that make my head spin. I want to change the world and help others. Sure, who doesn't? I want to be a leader and supervise other people. I'm not a leader, not in the slightest. I'm too much of an anxious Annie to do that. Anxious Annie. I'd rather be doing things with my hands instead of sitting at a desk all day. Depends what you're doing at the desk, you know, I'd rather sit at a desk all day editing videos than I would doing the gardening, probably. So let's just say, I don't know, agree a little bit. Money is more important to me than the actual work, to be honest. No. If you were paying me £1 million a year, but I hated the job, what's the point? So no. Rate your interest in learning about these topics. Food and travel. I'm kind of getting into cooking at the moment, so I would say very interested. Animals and nature. Not particularly, I'm sorry. Technology and media. I would say I'm pretty interested in that. Non-profits and politics. A little bit. Maybe a bit more. Psychology and marketing. Should those things be together? I'm not sure. Well, people and the way and why people do things interests me, so maybe that much. Rate how much these traits align with your personality and work ethic. Creative. I would say somewhere in between medium and high, because I don't have a lot of original ideas or anything. Passionate. Again, I would say between medium and high, because although I'm passionate about a lot of things, I really lack motivation to do things. Even things I want to do, I lack motivation to do. Easy going. I'm pretty easygoing depending on the situation, so I'm going to leave that at medium. Assertive. I'm not assertive at all. I always have to ask questions before doing things, like in the workplace. Like, I don't like just take charge and go, I'm going to do this. So I'm not assertive. Thoughtful. I am very thoughtful. I know it sounds like I'm tooting my own horn, but I do constantly think about other people and things like that. So rate how important these values are to you. Independence, sort of important, I suppose. Growth, that is important. It's important to grow, isn't it, as a person and stuff like that. Relationships, I would like this quiz to be more specific, because I don't understand what kind of relationships they mean. Oh my god, I feel like my fake tan is sticking to this chair. Well, not my fake tan, my skin that has fake tan on it. So let's go in the middle for relationships, because I'm not really sure what they mean. Recognition from others. It's not something I ever really think about. I don't really care. It's nice when you get it, but it's not something that's always on my mind. Work-life balance, that's so important to me. Like, I need my time. Okay, I'm done. Let's find out what my next career should be. An engineer. An engineer. I can't see myself being an engineer. Although I feel like that's what my dad is technically. He's like a he's a manager now, but he was like a software engineer. I think that was his job title. Developer or something in computers. Other recommendations based on your quiz data. Web developer. Take after me, dad. Astronaut. No, I couldn't be an astronaut. I don't even like planes. Mechanic. When I was younger, I think it's because I watched a lot of soap operas and they always seem to have garages with mechanics on. I really wanted to be a mechanic. I wanted to be a part-time mechanic and a part-time ballerina. So like wear a boiler suit with ballet shoes. But I don't really think I'd want to be a mechanic now. Psychologist. I couldn't be a psychologist. Sort of similar to my other job. Like I'm a receptionist at a counselling centre. And so like psychology and counselling, sort of similar thing. I couldn't do what they do because I thought about it a lot. I just couldn't separate work from home. Like I would just go home and just be constantly thinking about what someone had said in their session, and just like, I think I'm too empathetic. I think that would be the right word. I just couldn't do that. Landscape designer, again, no, I'm not creative enough to do that. So but hey, we had fun, didn't we? We learnt a little bit about my personality, I suppose. I've gained nothing from this experience, so if you did enjoy the video, guys, I'd love it if you could give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here, click that little bell to be notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No diggity. I'm about to bag it up. I like the way you work it. No.